Thanks for supporting the channel by clicking the links in the description box. And thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And now let's get into this podversation. What's up, everybody? Let's have a podversation about Mel B. Now, she is known as Mel B. She is a former Spice Girl. She is 45, and she was once in a brief relationship with the actor Eddie Murphy, and they do have a daughter together. She's now 13 years old, and her name is Angel. Well, she's going through a good bit of things right now because she has recently been court ordered to pay her ex-husband's legal fees. And it's a pretty crazy situation, but the judge has ordered her to pay her ex-husband, Stephen Belafonte, $500,000 in legal and accounting fees from their divorce. But she's saying she can't afford to do that. And she had in a written statement to the court asking that the amount be amended and modified. She said, and I quote, "I will effectively be insolvent and will in all likelihood have to file for bankruptcy. I simply do not have the ability to pay such an exorbitant sum." Now, 3 years ago, their divorce was finalized, and she hasn't really been able to do much of the regular work that she does because of the global pandemic. And she also was wanting to move back to the UK and take her daughter with her, but that she has with her ex-husband Stephen, but he was going to fight it. And we already know that the courts have ordered her to pay him $500,000. So if he's going to fight it, he was also going to be wanting more money. He wanted to fight for full custody. And she just decided, you know what? I'm not even going to go that route. I'm just going to let it go and stay here in the US. But she also has to pay him child support in the amount of $7,300 a month. So her attorney has asked the judge to review this and to modify it because she doesn't have the access to those funds, that liquid capital. And so the judge has ordered a hearing for January the 11th of 2021. So I'm guessing they're going to hold off on her having to pay any of that money. But in the meantime, she's letting it be known that, like, look, I can't pay that much money. I don't have that type of money right now. And even if I did, I don't really think that it's fair. But she's also wanting more child support from Eddie Murphy while she's raising the daughter that she has with him because of her reduced income. So on one hand, she's fighting this order by the judge in her divorce battle with her ex-husband, Stephen Belafonte, but she's asking for more money for child support for the daughter that she shares with Eddie Murphy. And right now, she's receiving $25,000 a month for the daughter that she has with Eddie Murphy. And he's also required to cover the health insurance and health costs and pay for any educational expenses for the daughter. So pretty much what she's receiving for child support every month is just for the living expenses. I don't know. It sounds like she needs to either downsize her life and possibly file for bankruptcy as well to have a fresh start, or go ahead and, file for bankruptcy because that's what bankruptcy was really made for. It was made for, we know a lot of people get by, and a lot of people like the Trumps of the world have used it over and over again to get out of paying their business expenses and bills. But it really is there for people like her who were working at one time, but because of things beyond their control, you're not making the amount of money that you used to make. And with the type of court order that she has to pay $500,000 for court costs and legal fees in the divorce from her ex-husband, and she's also asking for more money for child support from Eddie Murphy, it sounds like she needs to downsize her life and go ahead and file for bankruptcy It's not something I wish on anybody. I don't understand, all of that stuff when it comes to family law and the courts with those types of orders, because I really feel like $500,000 is a ridiculous amount of money, whether it was him having to pay her that or her having to pay him that. That's why they say that in these court proceedings, the only one who really wins is the attorneys, because they're going to get their money regardless. And $500,000 for court costs and legal fees, that's not even money that's going to him. That's going to the attorneys. And it's ridiculous. So, and I guess their relationship was so contentious that they just could not come to some type of agreement and resolved so that they didn't have to go through this type of situation. But it sounds like her ex-husband was pretty much a loser type, and he was just really using her to get what he got. And now she's in a situation where she has a child with this man, and she's paying him child support, and now has this crazy, ridiculous order to pay $500,000 in legal fees. It is absolutely crazy. She used to be a judge for X Factor, and I don't know if she will be again, but her legal team has said that they have made attempts and efforts to try to resolve with Eddie Murphy to increase the child support without them having to take it to court. But I guess he was like, what I'm paying is more than enough. So yeah, you're going to have to take it to court. And so that's what she's doing. I don't know how successful she will be, because with this situation with her owing her ex-husband all of this money in their divorce situation, it could look like she's just asking for more money to help her to pay her legal fees, and not so much because she needs it for the care of their daughter that they have together. And I don't see Eddie Murphy doing this, but if he wanted to, I guess he could try to seek full custody, because he is more financially able to take care of the daughter that they have together. But that's just an option. But again, I don't see him doing that, because he's paid child support for many, many kids that he has with his ex-wife, Nicole Murphy, and he never attempted to get primary physical sole custody of any of his children. He just paid her lots of money for child support over the years, I guess, until she blew through all of that. So anyway, I would love to know what your guys' thoughts are on this situation in the comment section.